G'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos, okay? Have I got a doozy for you guys today? Hey man, what's under the sheet? Is that your skid marks? You're showing us your skid marks? Is it Casper the Ghost? Is it the GIMP coming out? What are you going to show us? Guys, you would not believe it if I told you the story behind this, whatever this product is, okay? So, as I said, I've always come up with special topics to come up, but when I found this machine, or the guy called me, he goes, hey man, can you come and have a look at this product, okay, this machine? And I said, yeah, no worries man, next time I'm in the area I'll pop it down there and have a geezer at it for you. So I go inside the guy's shop, or his shed, I look at this and I go, holy fuck! I said, you're shitting me. No way, can't believe it. I'm going to pull it off to tell you what I'm telling the story, what I told him, and he wouldn't believe it. There you go, mate. There it is. It's a Lowboy. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod. It's a Lowboy. I built this, no shit, 32 years ago. All right? 32 years ago, I built this cabinet. Here I am, fucking working on it. And the guy goes, man, are you serious? So I got the guy who built this cabinet here in the garage. What's the odds? Yeah, you fucking shitting me. I said, dude, I'm not full of shit. I was working for two brothers, Jeff and Keith, and this is their cabinet. The guy who built these cabinets, the timber of these cabinets, we got these as flat packs. Well, not flat packs. We got it without no monitor. It came with a control panel and all that. So what we were doing with these cabinets, we were stripping all these old cabinets and we were putting them into these cabinets to make it more modern, more narrow and that. And the name on these cabinets, I've got no clue who came up with this name. I'm not going to make it laugh. I'm serious. No shit. Oh, shit. Mate, I forgot my plate. I forgot the usual routine. What a banana, mate. What a banana. How can I start a topic with no yumcha? Oh, the yumcha is over here. Hang on, let me pull my yumcha out. Oh, I can't believe I started a conversation without no yumcha. Hang on. Oh, you guys, you just want to have a stiff drink. That's all you want. You just want to have a stiff drink. Oh, mate, I just need a drink anyway. Hang on. That was better now. All right, continuation with this story. So what we were doing, we were using old cabinets to build these cabinets. And that, but originally they went with Taurus Blue. This is called Taurus Blue. This is Taurus Blue. It didn't come with Taurus Blue. It came with black. So what we did, it was Keith's idea. We put Taurus Blue on everything, modernise them, you know. So we did modernise them and that basically, you know. So I got this guy's machine. Let me get. Doesn't come with a key. All right, open it up. And what it is, what a banana, mate. Anyway, you know that everything's unorganised with me. So here we go, hang on, bloody door. You see top of here. So what it was, it came with two coin mechs. You have a look there. You can sort of see that's been bogged up with originally. This isn't a CO Seiko, but it's I think this is a copy. This isn't a copy, okay? And inside, can't see much. Again, we got one of those things we need the light again. All right. Oh, where the fuck is the light? No, no light. Okay, what type of Cortex? It's a Cortex monitor, but inside there is the power supply is a linear power supply. So, what it is, or I've tried to explain to you guys is, you can see how I organise it. All right, this is the power supply which is in there. Now let's close the door. That's the power supply is in there. This is a linear power supply. The reason it's a linear power supply, you can see all the transistors. So it's not a switch mode power supply, it's a linear. That's what these are called, linear. And I think the guy who bought all these in, and the guys bought his business out, we call these Les power supplies because we don't know whether the name, but we just call them Les power supplies. I've got this in my test unit. It's unbelievable. I love it, okay? It says whatever it says on the amperage. Here, have a gaze at the label. Okay, it says 10 amps. Okay, it is 10 amps, okay? It's got a little dial there to adjust the 5 volts. It's a basic linear power supply. It's better than this Chinese shit that they're selling out there at the moment. Okay, let's stop talking about those guys. So that's what's in this cabinet, basically. So, again, we started building these cabinets. So you can sort of see there's a bit of battle scar there. But again, these little cabinets, we were making these and putting them out on location to modernise the street locations. Hang on, that's after a few drinks. You can sort of see that, you know. Try to put it in the tripod. That's it. Now it's in the tripod. Well, now after that, you got a headache yourselves. Okay, so what happened was we were building these and putting them in locations because they weren't big, you know. They were a small footage. They didn't take much space, and you could sort of stick 3 cabinets into one, basically. So, hey, the cue ball's still here. I just ordered the parts today. So what happened was, we were building these up. What happened with this guy here? The guy had it in his shed and it died. Okay, his game board that he had in there, it packed up. What he had in there was this. This is what he had in there. Okay, that's what somebody's put in there for him, and that's what it is. It's dead. Remember all my other videos? These stupid caps, they're dying. These boards are dying, okay? They're just crap, okay? Just forget about it. Okay, so then what happened was, we were building these cabinets. So, moving along, I told you the Mca Joysticks. These are called Mca Joysticks, okay? There's a company up in Queensland decided to make them. This one here is the original one that first came out, okay? So they made it like this first, then they made it with a shoulder. This guy here from Queensland, what he did, he actually copied the Isuzu here, put it in the camera view. This is an Isuzu from Holland. Okay, but then Isuzu Hap bought them out, then became Isuzu Hap, you know what I mean? But Isuzu came up with this idea. This is one of them, but the proper one was a different design, didn't have this type of base, basically. And this one here was, you can sort of make it into 2-way, 4-way. This is basically, so that guy copied this guy's product, basically, and made his own, sort of done that. But then back at the time, they originally were black. So then what happened was the 4-player games decided to come out. And Legend Allied, I think, came up to the guy and goes, hey man, we need different coloured joysticks because of these 4-players. So here's the purple joystick one that was for the turtles, basically. This is one hard to find joystick, basically. Then there was the old red one. Okay, there's the old red one on the joystick, basically. That's the red design, okay? Then there was the yellow one. This one's had a hard life. See the yellow one? Okay, you don't see that logo every day. So there's the old saying, what happens was, this guy who made these copied someone else's thing. So what happened is, this guy from Queensland decides to take them over to China to make them cheaper, okay? So what happens with that? So the Chinese ones you can sort of see on here's the red one here. The Chinese ones this is a 4-way. This is the adjustment. Let me get rid of the joystick. This is the adjustment if you want to make it 2-way, 8-way, or 4-way. And on the above here it says made in China because anything exported out of China has to say mate where it comes from. So back to this guy here with his joystick. He decided to go and get him made over there. Guess what happened to him, mate? He got fucked in the ass with his pants on. Well, that, by the way, that line is from my mate Mike from Utah because it's a classic line. Getting fucked in your ass with your pants on. Excellent line. You got to give him credit for that line. So again, karma's a bitch, mate. So the Chinese screwed him over on these joysticks, so they were making him, shooting him out of the back door like they normally do. So there's a bit of karma, mate. Never fucking, do the right thing. I keep saying. All right. I had one guy on eBay. I've got one of these control panels that I'm selling. Okay, for $120 to support my beer habit, basically, and my drinking. And what happened was, let me open it up. Okay, let's open it up down here. Okay, all right. If you can sort of see, all our stuff is soldered onto the joysticks. They're all soldered on. Okay, and that guy goes, "Hey man, I want it without soldering on the switches." Well, easy, just take it off, clean it up, and you're done. Basically, the reason we did this. Because what happened was we experimented with the lugs on the turtle cabinets and all that. The guys were bouncing around, jerking. Oh, that sounds like jerk. Moving the joystick. The clips used to come off. And they used to have service calls. Hey, we got sick and tired because the guys I used to work with, they used to operate over 500 machines. No shit, not crap. And we had machines everywhere. To come off a bloody wire, come off a button, the kids used to kick the doors in and whatever. So I actually wired this up. You can sort of see it. It's all hardwired. We're using Mca switches. Okay, because the original ones in the here's one with Mca switches. Okay, we changed. This was my one out of one of my machines. I put Mca switches. The original ones they came was Swan switch. It's a Swan. It's an Australian switch they made. They were junk. Okay, they were so shit. The blades inside were not even, when you were trying to go like that, it wouldn't contact or anything. It was just shit. So what we did, we put Mca in. It actually cost us a few bucks to do that. Not me, my bosses. And that eliminated the problem. So the kids, you didn't want to kick in the doors in, okay? And service schools. So we updated all our stuff to make them idiot-proof and bulletproof, basically, okay? So that's what we've done with ours. And these are the old-fashioned ones. Before, the buttons came in one piece. I'll get you those too now. Okay, this one here is called an Mca. Bloody hell, man. Okay, this is an Mca 002 switch on this one, okay? And it's a different, you sort of see how the leaf, the leafing going in there. Yeah, so this is a 002. And then this one became the 003 switch, okay? You'll think, yeah, man, that's a copy of a hat. Told you, this guy, yeah, you see it? Mca 003 down the bottom. Okay, it's pretty hard, it's yellow. All right, so yeah, so then they come with this one. So this one here, you could put the micro switch in that way, or you could have them that way. We normally had them this way. So what happens was we've gone from these metal brackets, the old-fashioned metal brackets with the nut and the spacer and all that. But this to this are two different quality of buttons, okay? Even this guy is different. Okay, these are getting hard to find out there today, you know? I'm like, hey man, what are you doing, trying to promote your shit? No man, I'm just giving you the inside guys, you know? As I said, you're not going to see these every day, you know? This is bloody orange too. Okay, you don't see these every day. As I said, I've got problems, you know? A lot of people say, no man, we don't have problems. Trust me, I do have problems, okay? But what I'm going to say thing is, guys, I'm going to pull another stiff drink. I'm going to dedicate this video to my old bosses. Okay, there's the old stiff drink again. To my, hey man, you just want to get hammered. No mate, I'm going to dedicate it to these guys because of this the story behind this cabinet. I can't believe after 32 years I've come across to work. Oh yeah man, but you didn't tell them what was wrong with this. Hang on, let me drink my drink. Okay, to Jeff and Keith. For you guys, I love working for you guys and all the boys. We're still talking about the good times there. All right, cheers, guys. Okay. What happened with this guy here? What I got it? His board was fucked, like I said, but the monitor had this heebie-jeebies. It's like the wave, and I knew it was the B plus on this board. Okay, I knew it was the board. It was a B plus, basically, you know. That's right. Okay, the B plus. I haven't got the part. So what happened was this transistor on this power supply had packed up on the B plus. So I changed the transistor, and what the fuck is it? Hang on, guys. Bear with me. As I said to you, here. There it is, the original, the one I pulled out of there. Okay, it's a 2SC 1629. It's a Cortex, basically. So I didn't have the right one. So I had a similar. This is 8 amps. The one I put in there was about a 5 amps, same, more wattage and all that, and it's doing the job. So that's what I put in there. So at the same time, what you guys, if you ever change something on a monitor and somebody else is going to work on it, and you put an aftermarket part or a different part, put a note on there saying you've changed it. This is what the original one that you pulled out, because I knew this is the original one. I've got a circuit diagram for this chassis basically. So what I'll do is I'm going to shove it back into the cabinet and that. Oh, here's another top. You know, I keep talking about this stuff. Okay, have a look at this. Okay, remember, this is water. Okay, so this is all water. This is one of those, the silica packs that collects the water. I had this, and that's not urine either. Okay, I had this in my Hilux because I got shit in my Hilux. It's cold, the compensation and that. See how much water it filled up? These things, I bought another 2 of these. They cost me about $5. Okay, so I'm going to tell this guy, put one in your machine in the bottom of the floor and let it sit there because it's in a shed. So the compensation will start going inside the thing. The water will accumulate because when he turned it on, I've left it running because his monitor was out of focus for a while because the tube and the chassis. I'm coming. I just had to pick up something. Alright, what happened was, it's not the same chassis, but it's similar. This is a 26-inch Naneo chassis. What happened was, see on the thing, it's got your screen pot. Which one? That's screen. No, sorry, that's screen and focus. What I had to do was get it, wiggle, to get the pot going because it's been sitting for so many years and all that. So I had to move it so to get the carbon. Not the carbon, the wafer moving again. So wiggled, and I allowed it to warm up so the focusing can get back into it because this has been turned off for too many years. And have a look at that picture, man. 32 years. Hey, it's still fucking awesome. Okay, you won't get that. And oh, by the way, hey man, what type of tube is in this? This is a Naneo. No, guys, it's a Samsung. It's a Samsung tube with a Cortex chassis. It's the one with the aluminiums on either side of the chassis. Yeah, man, no, mate, trust me. The only problem with those is there's a little ferrite transformer. These are called the transformers. What happens is they dry up inside, and then you get a bit of east-west corrections out of the shit. Like, so your picture's sort of a little bit bowed out. That's what causes that because of that. That's the only problem. 32 years old, mate. What do you want? You know? You won't get that out of a bloody TV today. I've seen a lot more LCD panels on the side of the road, these TVs dying. Okay, so that covers the compensation. So yeah, basically put one of those things in there into your machines or whatever, or your pinball machine. No man, I'm not going to put one of those in my pinball machine. The bit's going to stay on the floor. Hey, dude, do whatever you want, mate. I keep telling you this shit, you know. The compensation is going to sit there. Your stuff's going to start fucking rusting out inside or corrosion. And I'll keep saying, it's not like I've got shares. I should get shares in this company who makes this shit because I keep promoting it all the time. And Jamison. And as I said to you, I'm trying to keep your machines going. If this has lasted this long, I want your machines to do the same. Okay, when I'm dead, he goes, yeah, man, that guy Arthur, the crazy guy on YouTube was telling us the right thing, man. We should have listened to him, you know. As I said, I'm just doing it for you guys, you know, having a laugh and then that. But I couldn't fucking believe I fucking saw this cabinet. I still can't believe it. I even sent a photo to my mate Jim, the cardiologist. The reason I call him the Jim, the cardiologist, is because he's the same age as me with 12 stents. Okay. So I think he's passed as a cardiologist and that. So yeah, couldn't believe it. He goes, man, where do you find all this shit that you work on? So yep, as I said to you. Yep, I don't know what to say, but as I said, I can't believe it. You know, it blows me away with these conversations that I come up with. You know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, you know, pinball videos is always a passion. Keep the love, put the effort into it. You know, as I said, they were out there to make coins, basically, and that's what they are. You know what I mean? So. Again, you know, and what about my audio mate goes, hey man, how much coins is going to this, mate? If we had a meter on this machine, or the machine will talk, it would be amazing on how many thousands of dollars have gone through these games, you know. So what I did is I put a 60 on one, and you can sort of see it. It's a 60 on one. You know, this guy, I'm going to ring him up tomorrow. I'm going to drop it off for him. He goes, hey man, what do I owe you? I said, don't worry about it. I'll fix your monitor for you. You know, I just want him to be happy. And I can't believe he got me through some other guy, you know. And people go, hey man, do you have a website? I said, no mate, I'll use the old-fashioned way. One person rings another person in the old-fashioned way, basically, you know. So, as I said, I've been doing this by the old-fashioned way, you know, communicating with people, you know. If you're good at what you do, people will find you, you know, and that's it, you know. So, I got this about Wednesday. I'm going to offload it tomorrow on the weekend, which is Sunday, you know. But it's not bad for a quick turnaround in 4 days, you know what I mean? So, yeah, as I said, thanks for watching it. You know, keep the love. All right. All cheers, mate.